Today I'm here again. I want to continue my assessment of the political crisis in West Africa, Niger Republic in particular. So being a Nigerian and with my position with the Niger people, they are my neighbors. We share a lot of things and whatever that affects them also affect me as a Nigerian. So whatever that is going on with the Niger people today is not just to my own personal concern, it is to the general concern of all of us Africans, and probably as human beings we want to share our own agreement to the fact that we all want peace. We want to see a day that we all have to examine that today we are at peace with our neighbors, our brothers and sisters. There is no threat of war in any part of the world. So that could be a very nice day for us all. So this is why I feel that I thank everybody that is airing their opinions, whether you are African or not, whether you are a Nigerian or not, but everybody that is, because I can see a lot of contributions, a lot of analysts are trying to make their own, push up their own opinions about how they feel that this situation will be rectified. So I thank everybody that is trying to show their concerns. So we will continue to do so. We will continue to pray, and we continue to hope that things will be, be brought, into control. So that's the situation right now. But today I'm going to shift a little bit from the position of Niger Republic, because actually when I began putting in my videos on YouTube, I never thought that I'm going to stay much focused on anything that is politics, because that's not my area of specialization and that's not what I want to achieve. But being a Nigerian, and these are my brothers, and I think whatever that is going on there affects me so much, and probably that is what that has now motivating me to focus attention and my videos into the political crisis in Niger Republic. I will continue to do so until, like as I said, until the threat of war is completely eliminated. So right now I'm going to a little bit divert from Niger Republic and go outside outside Niger and probably outside West Africa. So I will take us now to the year 2011, the year 2001, when the attack on the World Trade Center in New York happened. So this was the beginning of the threat of human security began to be, it went so high after that New York attacks. So, we all saw what happened there, the loss of life. We all grieved about it, and we sympathize with the people of America, those families that are now orphans, people that lost husbands, people that lost wives, people whose life are dependent on those that were working and lost their lives there. We sympathize with them, and then we pray that such kind of things should not happen again. But in as much as we all pray for America, and praying for them that they should tighten up their security to make sure that those kind of cross-border attacks does not happen anymore. But we are all also involved in another way, because in the process of trying to apprehend people that were behind such attacks in their own soil, we have, everybody now is involved. Everybody now is a criminal. We are all involved now, whether we know anything about it or not. So America has become so much aggrieved, so much aggressive. The level of aggression that America is trying to transfer to other people is what that is more heartbroken than the loss of life, or than the attacks that happened to them. Because right after that, a lot of things are beginning to happen, in the process of America trying to secure its borders or secure its own interests. So we can see what happened during the war in Iraq, how Americans were bombing innocent civilians, and it we call like a kind of miscalculated strike, and innocent people were bombed, and it also involved a loss of some kind of loss of lives. So, and they will come up and they defend themselves, like those kind of collateral damages can never be avoided. They apologize for it, but nobody is brought, into, nobody, none of their military officers was brought to be held accountable for the loss of innocent lives due to, untargeted, unprecise strike, drone attacks or whatever attacks. But my concern is that loss of life that are not military was involved. So in the process of trying to defend itself, they have carried the war, war against terrorism, outside their territories, and then begin to like, okay, they want to like, have base in other people's countries, and then begin to say that they want to protect that area, so that they will now make sure that terrorism is not exported from those territories to America. And this is not what I expect I expect them to do. That is not what I expect them to do, because what I expect them to do is that they should go home, tidy up, try to beef up the securities within their own territories and their borders, and make sure that they check everybody that is coming into their areas, and that is the best security I have expected them to to put into place. Not like they don't necessarily have to go into other people's countries to begin to like fight terrorism there. No, that is not what I expect them to do. So after the attack of the World Trade Center, America has become like the police of the world, trying to like they have the authority, they can go to any country and station themselves there. In the pretext that they want to fight terrorism, they station themselves in another man's country and then begin to spy and begin to intimidate and harass and kill innocent people and imprison so many people. And it's like they suspect your movement, they're not sure of who you are, of what your mission is, and that is your country. You could be be taken away and be locked up in their own cell at Guantanamo. So a lot of the cell at Guantanamo was containing a lot of innocent people who were waiting for for judgment, or they were not convinced, but they have to be put there. So this is what America was doing after the World Trade Center attacks. So the years have gone really now since 2001 up to today. So we can imagine how long it has taken and how much danger, the extent of danger which America have now put the world in the process of trying to fight terrorism. So we are not safe anymore. Nobody is safe. No country is safe, in as much as America is still in the pursuit of its enemies. So everybody, anybody can be like a terrorist at any time. If you are one of those people that have opportunities of having something to do, that you have to leave your country, you have to travel to Europe, you have to travel to America, you get to understand what I'm trying to say. Because of the intimidation, because of the harassment that we all suffer, because of what has happened after the attacks on America. So they have now begun to paint everybody, trying to like carry the propaganda that everybody now is on their watch list of being a terrorist. So this is what I'm not conversant with it, and I'm not happy about that. And I'm not happy that America has begun to put itself like they are now using the terrorism as an excuse to be able to intimidate and harass innocent people and begin to violate other countries' security, or other countries' the sovereignties. So this is what I feel that America is doing right now, which is not good. So what I beg my viewers, like this is just going to be a way that many people can begin to air their opinions, and them speak up about what is going on, how America should be able to like not be able to impose or like plant the attitude of the CIA into different countries, and then they can be able to assassinate any leader that they feel like, like they did it in so many of these Arab countries, Libya inclusive, and they were able to assassinate a leader that they want, and they are still doing that up to today. America can go to Haiti. You can see the situation that is in Haiti today. America is the architect of whatever that is going on in Haiti today. America is the architect of what they are trying to do in Venezuela. The Venezuelan people did not allow him or allow America to do that. So they are now using that kind of of the tactics to be able to plant the CIA to be able to stay in one country, and for the purpose of trying to defend their like a strategic interest. America is planting the CIA in different countries, and they are doing evil. So how can you judge yourself like you are preventing crime and at the same time you are committing crime? So this is the kind of propaganda that America is using to destabilize other people's countries, other people's sovereignties, and they're in the pretext of they are trying to fight terrorism. So you don't fight terrorism outside your territory. You don't send spies into other people's countries to be able to assassinate leaders that is doing the legitimate system of government of his own people. So this was what happened during the Arab Spring in 2011, like as I said, where Muammar Gaddafi, who was anti-West, was targeted and removed. But we can also see that the situation with Libya today, Libya is not yet stabilized because of the action that America took in Libya. So because of the action America took in Libya is the same thing that is happening in Iraq, Iran, and some other Arab countries. So this is not fair. So they cannot be able to say like, okay, they are trying to make a peace by making sure that terrorism is not exported to their country, and at the same time they are trying to destabilize other people's countries. So as America is gearing up now to celebrate or to be able to mark it's not a celebration really, it is they want to mark the anniversary of the attacks on World Trade Center. They should also look back how much how much safe they have made the world to look like, because I don't think America is making the world much safer or any safer like as it has always been before the attacks on 2011 or 2001 rather. So they have not made the world much safer. Rather, what they are making is that America is running like an elephant. It's like everything that is on its path is being destroyed, all in the name of trying to fight terrorism. So they are doing that with every country that they have. They are like a venomous snake. Wherever they spit their venom, everything there is destroyed. So this is what America is doing today, which I don't agree, I'm not in support of it. I want to be able to travel freely as a law-abiding citizen without any harassment, without anybody looking at me like I am one kind of criminal, or without anybody arresting me and putting me behind bars for things I don't know about. So this is what is happening right now. America is getting ready to mark the anniversary of the attacks on World Trade Center. They should also have to make a sober reflection, think about how much pains they are trying to cause to other people, how much injuries they are putting to other peoples that manage to survive, who are not part of whatever happened to them during that attack in New York. So this is what I want to say right now. Let them do rethinking, because we cannot, in the process of trying to make peace, continue to destabilize and scatter other people's countries. We don't gain anything in doing that. So what America is doing now is that they are acting as the police of the world, in the detriment of other people's safety and other people's well-being. And a lot of people are losing their life due to, like during the war, the crisis in Iraq, the American drones was striking on the civilian buildings, and a lot of people were killed. mothers, children, old people were killed, and nobody will challenge them. They just come up and say, yeah, we're setting the panel of inquiry, and that inquiry doesn't produce anything that is conclusive about why America has to strike on civilians and kill them, so many people. So that is what is happening right now. So America is like having the authority that they can be able to set up the CIA agencies in different countries that can enable them to kill and assassinate any leader of that particular country at will without being molested. So this is what is happening right now, all in the name of fighting terrorism. America is making the world more and more dangerous. Thank you for watching.